And we're back in the game with some more Call of Warhammer, beginning of the end times, playing as the High Elves. Right.
The light of Alpha One shines within me.
We're coming down here to fight some night goblins to relieve the siege. And
the glories of Anlek.
we have a spy up in the lands of chaos.
We will slip through
Ooh,
unseen.
that's nasty. 4 units of Poxmacketh. Very nasty indeed.
Offer the rotting carcasses to Grandfather Nergal.
Okay. Now our money is going down, unfortunately, but we still have enough to build up some armies.
Our struggle is eternal.
Alright, what do we have here?
Can match the fury of a dragon.
Let's go and kill them off.
For the pride of Calador!
That looks like Balthazar Gelt. Now, this isn't a very good battle map. Not good at all. Up in the mountains. Not a good place to deploy at all. Okay. Well, we'll find the enemy. We do have a lot of cavalry, don't we? Let's go ahead and group all those together. Are we in a position where our Lothran Sea Guard can fire yet? Yes. We want you to be firing at somebody important. Just like you. Alright, let's try to get round behind them. Those are only light infantry. Don't waste your ammunition on them. You could shoot the Chaos Knights, that would be even better though. They are a halberd unit there, but we've killed off quite a few of them. We're still killing them. Yeah, they're dying very quickly, so that's a positive. You're going to be engaged very soon. Isle Spears. Just fire at anyone you want. Right. We've basically killed off these units. cool looking little helmets with the horns on. Reminds me of Conan the Barbarian, resembling Arnold Schwarzenegger. Alright, you stop firing now. You can actually come down in melee mode. There goes their general. There may not be too many down there to kill now. And we don't need to continue. Right. Well, we need to get some more money, but we're spending all of it on recruiting new units. We do have some wizards that we're recruiting, and they're quite expensive.
The foe are outclassed and
But they will be well worth it.
No army of mine can lose.
Now, we're probably at an end turn, although... Nope, we couldn't be.
The blood of Calador flows in my
Right.
veins.
Yes, we've discovered this force of rebels up here. And
we never miss our mark.
we're going to have a full stack here to move. Right.
Chaos will not defeat me.
Our tribes shall claim this land for the gods.
We're just going to ignore them.
Our tribes shall claim this land for
We
the...
await your counsel. We must move. I will never bow to the dark.
And we need to get you over here.
I will not be defied.
Alright, let's end the turn. We haven't spent any... Yes, we have. I believe it is an end turn. We'll find out for certain. We're getting very close to putting the Chaos factions in their place, or at least Chaos Undivided. They're down to about, I think 3 settlements. And we have 2 of those under siege. And this ship is coming down just for garrison duty.
Changing position, Commander.
Right, look around for any rebels.
The blood of Calador flows in my veins.
You're coming back for retraining.
My winged steed will take me to where the battle is.
Alrighty. Relations always getting worse. We can't seem to get on the right side of anyone at the moment. We do have heretics hanging around.
Our resolve shall not break.
Right, we have an extra unit here.
We will defend these lands as if they were our own. Our task is clear.
And we do have our force already on the ship. Let's see, did we get any wizards recruited? No, not yet.
Your orders, Commander. Your success is assured, Commander. No enemy will escape my wrath.
Even more rebels. I think we can auto-resolve those down.
We await your commands. Swordmasters, ready yourselves. The foe are outclassed.
Yep.
The strength of Oath One. The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more. No evil passes without
And
bloodshed.
even more rebels.
Our advance continues. We will defend these lands as if they were our own.
Okay, 1 turn, and they will be ready. Those are 6,100 a turn to recruit. And it does take 7 turns to recruit them. So you're paying almost 1,000 gold each turn. Well, we've got 1 coming from there, and we've got 2 coming from there. But it's just going to take so long to get them to our front lines. What to go for? I'm going to go ahead and recruit them. Right. And we can finally get them from here as well.
Our resolve shall not break. Our resolve shall not break. Your success is assured, Commander.
Right.
The
You're
strength
coming
of
here
Ulthuan
to
is
pick
in
up
us.
troops.
Moving on at once. Your orders, Commander. Our advance continues.
And we have some troops
The
coming
Phoenix
up
King
from
commands
here.
and we obey.
We can retrain those now.
The citizens of Ulthuan stand ready. We will defend these lands as if they were our own, for the glory
And
of Ulthuan.
there's a few troops on that ship.
Changing position, Commander. We will bring victory.
We may as well
The
merge
people
them
of
all up.
Ulthuan stand united. Our resolve shall not break.
And we'll just send you back over here.
The darkness shall not prevail. We shall be watchful. We fight for the survival of the world.
More heretics.
No evil passes. We will move on immediately.
It has been 4,000 years since the likes of I have trodden these lands.
Okay, that's where the heretic just came from.
Wisdom alone does not win wars.
Good for you. You managed to kill him.
I shall tread as fate guides me. The blood of ancient dead lies underfoot.
The people of Ulthuan stand united.
Get onto your ship.
Move with haste. We shall be watchful. Our progress is unhindered. Our resolve shall not break.
And keep recruiting, and more recruiting.
The citizens of Ulthuan stand ready. Our progress is unhindered.
Okay, some of these units are ready to go to the front lines.
The people of Ulthuan stand united. Maneuvering as requested. The people of Ulthuan stand united. The strength of Ulthuan is in us. Changing position, Commander.
The light of Ulthuan shines within me.
We fight for the Our progress is unhindered.
The blood of Calador flows in my veins.
Well, basic troops will still be effective.
Ulthuan shall never
Well,
fall.
we could send you over here. We could also ignore those, I think. But I think it would be better if we actually moved them up here.
We'll cut them all down. The right position is everything.
And they pulled some of their troops away. I am not going to auto-resolve that because I know what happens when you auto-resolve against squig herds. The AI is always in their favour. For some reason. Let's get our spy out.
We shall never regain our honor, yet we fight on.
Okay, Nurgle holds a lot of territory that we can see, at least.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more.
We could use another spy, couldn't we? One of these settlements. What do we need up here? You have a penalty for construction, don't you?
The
light of Ulthuan shines within me.
And I think you do as well. Yep.
Ulthuan shall never fall. My warriors are blessed with my presence.
Right.
My
Now,
great
what are we
steed
going
will
to
take
get?
me to where the battle is.
Durfang. We need to do something about your public order. Yeah, there's a big religious penalty up here. Burka, we're getting you better archers, aren't we? And we can just transport them across using our ships. Ooh, 1100 in corruption. And that general
The blood of Calador
also has a
flows in my
penalty.
veins.
And so does that
The
general.
light of Ulthuan shines within me. My warriors are blessed with my presence.
Right, we could try to improve your religion. That's a cheap way to get some money. Grand, you're approaching 10,000 now. But you have 2,200 in corruption.
The blood of Calador flows in my
Wow.
veins.
Let's try to do something about that. We're going to try to get our best cavalry. It's still very far from the front lines. But I do want some Dragon Riders of Calador. I believe that's the name. Dragon Princes of Calador. These guys. I want to show some of those off in the battle. Alright, we do have 2 diplomats hanging around somewhere. Look at all those spies.
The doom of the world may not yet come to pass.
Okay,
The
Border
gods
Princess
have guided me
area.
to your side. I shall tread as fate guides me. The doom
And
of the world may not yet come to pass.
go and talk to the land.
No, we cannot agree until we meet
Just
again.
rejected.
As you request, Commander.
Ah, there's a Slaanesh force.
I shall tread as fate
Apparently
guides me.
they've taken Middenheim, probably in a crusade. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fight this battle here against the Night Goblins.
The light of Ulthuan shines
Ooh,
within me.
that's not a good force though, is it? It's mostly archers. Well, that's a depleted unit. We need to focus down this one really quickly. So, in we go.
I shall be as a divine thunderbolt.
We'll let the AI control
My blade will
those forces. Squigs are quite dangerous. Giant squigs are very dangerous. We'll probably get to see some of those at some point. And away we go. And our reinforcements have come in right behind the enemy. we want them on aggressive. Where's those squigs? The large unit. The hair. Well, we're killing them quickly because they're not engaging. Which is fine by me. Alright, they've sent their wolf riders. We'll counter them with our cavalry and our spearmen. Right. Where did those squigs go? There they are. We killed a fair amount of them. Let's get our general away from there. Right, that was the enemy. And we have broken them. We've broken the squigs. Very good. Spearmen. We're using up our arrows pretty quickly. Now, who should we go after? Goblin spears? No, we'll avoid them. We don't want to get hung up on any spearmen. Now they're running straight towards our reinforcements. That was a rather weak charge, considering we hit them from the rear. Ooh. Somebody hit our spearmen. It was the squigs. Came back. Well, they're goblin spears, so maybe they're not that tough. We'll see. 75. Yeah, they're going down pretty quick. We've used up all of their ammunition. And there's our reinforcements. Yep, we're going to continue. We're going to get rid of all of their forces. And relieve the siege of Zoishenk. And we're going to stop firing. You can stop running. So can you. There's a few of them back here that may get away. But it won't be too many. 99%. Right. And there it is. I think a couple of squigs got away. Yeah, like 3. I don't often get to fight against the Night Goblins when I play as the High Elves. They've usually been wiped out by somebody. Either one of the Chaos factions or the Chaos Dwarves.
The strength of Ulthuan endures.
Okay. We need another building here, don't we? And you have a penalty to buildings. Yeah, we need to get some Lothar and Seaguard in. Let's merge those units up. Let's merge yours up.
We await your commands. The Phoenix King command ranks continue.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more. I must find a foe more worthy of my blade.
As you say.
Ooh,
Ulthuan shall never
that's not
fall.
good.
None can match my skill.
Let's build a watchtower somewhere. There.
I am unbeatable. There is nothing more to be done here.
And let's get another spy. So we can start pushing them up into the lands of Nurgle.
The Shadowland remains loyal. The warriors of the Shadowlands move swiftly.
We could push on to one of these Night Goblin cities. Let's just end the turn
No army of mine can lose.
and see what happens. Ooh, yeah, we can get another spy here. So we will.
The Phoenix King commands and we obey.
Chaos will not defeat me.
You two can come over here and lead this force.
We await your counsel for the glory
And
of
that's a
Ulthuan.
full army. We could try to take Irongrad, the Kislev capital. That way we could put an army down here on this river crossing and prevent any forces coming up into our lands from the south. The only other river crossing is all the way down here, and I think one over here. Now let's see what's happened. We're down to 50,000 in gold. That's not great. We do have almost 19,000 in corruption though, which we are trying to deal with. And finally, High Elf Mages. Ooh, and we also got the Lore Masters of Hoeth. Alright. It's Gravehold and Zoishank. And yet more Night Goblins. With Rock Robbers. Squig Archers as well.
Ulthuan shall never fall.
I doubt if we'll be strong enough to stop them.
My blade is death to all who oppose me. No foe can match the fury of a dragon.
Right, let's get
It has been
those into
4,000
here.
years since the likes of I have trodden these lands. My warriors are blessed with my presence.
We will defend these lands and we will bring victory.
We could drop that army off over here.
We shall move, Commander.
No
just
shadow will prevail while
pull
I
back
stay.
with those.
My warriors are. There is nothing more to be done here.
There is no shadow without light.
Right.
The energy of Safri is within me.
Let's do our construction. Arnheim. We definitely need some thing that will give us some money or reduce our corruption. That's a lot.
It has been 4,000 years since the likes of I have trodden these lands.
We are recruiting some expensive units. So that's
No
not helping
army
too
of
much.
mine can lose.
I am guided by an inner light.
My warriors are blessed with my presence.
That's a good amount of money. Right, that's a cheap building.
All for one shall never fall. My destiny
Yeah,
lies
we're
ahead.
gonna keep you out.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more. Our
And
struggle is
it's not
eternal.
good to have you in there either, is
I
it?
shall strike without warning.
I think we were going to specialize in our elite infantry there. Okay. Let's take care of any business that we need to take care of.
We fight for the survival of the world. We will move on immediately, Commander.
I must find a foe.
We'll go and look for some rebels.
Rest for a moment, citizens.
And
The
we have a
blood
new
of Candor
general.
flows in my veins. The light of
Right.
all for one shines within me.
We're just going to auto-resolve them.
Resolve shall not break.
Probably
blade will
in
Horror
the
of
next
war is the
episode.
burden of all. Maneuvering as requested, Commander. The Phoenix King commands and we obey. We will defend these.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once.
We shall fulfill your
It
plan.
has been 4,000 years since the likes of I have trodden these lands. My blade is death to all who
Right.
The darkness
There's
shall
nobody
not
on
be-
there.
The strength of Ulthuan is in us. The citizens of Ulthuan stand ready. We will move on immediately, Commander. The Phoenix King commands and we obey. We will bring.
We'll just start
victory.
sending them up.
Moving on. The darkness shall not prevail. We shall move, Commander. We fight for the survival of the world. We shall fulfill your plan. Our task is clear.
I think we're going to have to put our recruitment on hold pretty soon. Unless we're just getting basic troops. Or we can perhaps raise our taxes in some settlements.
The citizens of Ulthuan
Right.
stand ready. The citizens of Ulthuan stand ready.
The fate of the world rests on my shoulders once more.
Our resolve shall not. We will defend these lands. The citizens of Ulthuan stand ready. We will rid this battlefield of the foe. We never miss our mark. The darkness shall not prevail. We await your counsel.
That's a pretty good sized force there.
And surely, we shall be watchful.
And I guess you're coming all the way back to Ulthuan.
Commander. We fight for the survival of the world. We will defend these lands as if they were our own. Your orders are clear, Commander. We will prevail, Commander. We will rid this battlefield of the foe. Our task is clear. Our resolve
and
shall not
let's
break.
see about getting another force here.
If it pleases you, Commander.
The blood of Calador flows in my veins. My warriors are blessed with my presence.
Your orders are clear, Commander. As you say. We fight for the survival of the world. Our advance continues.
You're not very happy.
Our task is clear. No evil passes. If it pleases you, Commander. We will prevail, Commander. We shall fulfill your plan. We await your commands. We will defend these lands as if they were our own.
Alrighty. No retraining, no retraining. You got a new spy.
Not all of the blood of Nagaroth is tainted.
Chaos will not defeat me. I will. None can match my skill. My gaze will see all evil.
And I think that's about it.
We never miss our mark.
Ooh, we've now gone past 19,000 in corruption. Right.
The gods have guided me to your side.
Well,
as you request, Commander.
Just keep looking for somebody to trade with
to assist your endeavor.
or get an alliance with.
I see no clearer path.
And that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. You can't get there.
Treachery goes unpunished.
So, until next time, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.